Hello everyone and welcome back to Madridista Notes. Today we have Villareal versus Real Madrid. It's the round of 16 of the Copa del Rey match and we have the lineups out. There are no surprises in the Real Madrid lineups to be honest. In goal we have Thibaut Courtois. Back four consists of Nacho Fernandez, who he has come in place of Carvajal, as Carvajal and Lucas Vazquez both are out due to injuries. So Nacho Fernandez fills in as a right back. He is such a great player to have whenever there are problems in we don't have backup for left back. We bring in Nacho Fernandez. We don't have a right back. We bring in Nacho Fernandez. We don't have center backs. We bring in Nacho Fernandez. He is such a great asset for the club, and I think we should reward him with a new improved contract just for that because he has been a great asset to the club. Whenever we needed him, he has really come clutch most of the time. So I think we will be needing him in future too, as our management most of the time likes to keep one or two holes in the squad, and most of the times it's in defense. But there, we have heard reports today. Fabrizio Romano has reported that we are looking to sign the Croatian centre back Josko Gvardiol. So the intention is if we sell Farlan Mendy, then we will make David Alaba transition to a left back, and so we will need a centre back to play that left centre back role. And Josko Gvardiol is one of the brightest prospect right now in world football. So we are looking into him. Okay, let's see. The back four consists right now of Nacho Fernandez, Eder Militao, Rudiger, who is been in horrible form. He really needs to pick it up because he won't survive in Real Madrid much longer if he keeps playing this horribly in defense. And left back, Mendy keeps his place. In midfield, it's confirmed that Cruz is playing as the deepest midfielder, as a deep line playmaker. He's never going to be a defensive midfielder. So Cruz, Camavinga on left central midfield, and Valverde on the right central midfield. I'm a lot happier to see Valverde playing in the midfield and not that make up stupid position of right midfield, right wing, wherever Ancelotti plays him. So I'm really interested to see how Valverde performs tonight because it's a really important match for us. Because if we lose tonight, it will be chaotic because it's already chaotic in the Spanish press. There are lots of reports coming out, and none of the reports are really going to help us. So we need to turn our form around, and we need to do it tonight so we can come out of this match with confidence because Villarreal Stadium hasn't been kind to us really. We have rarely found any positive results from here. Most of the time draws, lost, and only a couple of times in the last 10 years. I think it is maximum 3 or 4 times that we have come out of there with 3 points and something like that. So yeah, if we win tonight here, it will be a massive confidence boost for the team. And our front three consists of Benzema at the number nine, as always, Vinicius on left wing, and Rodrigo comes back into the starting lineup as the right winger, even though he is playing at maximum 50% of his capabilities when he's playing as a right winger. And that's a problem we have. We don't have a right winger, and that really hampers our attacking play. So we will see how we get the goals tonight because we have been struggling with the problem of chance creation. The midfield isn't helping with chance creation, so it depends on the attackers to combine between themselves and create some chances for themselves. And Vinicius gets isolated on the left hand side. Mendy doesn't overlap and help him out. So Camavinga needs to combine with Vinicius to not so we do not see Vinicius isolated dribbling against 3-4 Villarreal defenders. So that would be something I think Carlo Ancelotti must have identified. If I can see it, of course, Carlo Ancelotti can see it. In Villarreal's goal is Jorgensen in goal. Back four consists of Juan Foyth, former Tottenham player, Raul Albiol, and Pau Torres in the middle of the defense, and former Liverpool fullback Moreno. In midfield, they have Danny Parejo, their best player, Villarreal's best player, and Danger. He is a threat from set pieces. On the right side of midfield, it's Capoue, another former Spurs player, and on the left side of the midfield, Baena, who was playing a great football. He was playing great in the last match against Real Madrid. And in attack, you have Gerard Moreno. He is in really great hot form, so we'll have to be really careful how to handle it. Militao and Rudiger needs to be really, really alert whenever he is on the ball and he is looking to make those runs. In behind, on the left wing, Villarreal has Jeremy Pino, and he scored a goal against us last match. So yeah, we will have to keep an eye on him. And the most tricky player is playing on the right wing. He is Chukwueze. I am less concerned about him and worried about him because on this side we have Mendy. As we know, Mendy doesn't really like to go too high up from the halfway line. So what we can expect from Mendy is he will at least keep Chukwueze some kind of quiet. At least I hope so, and I think so. So that's the team for Real Madrid and Villarreal, and that's the team sheet. So how I see this match progressing is as we are not being in great form. Villarreal will definitely look to hurt us how they hurt in the last match. They will look to put pressure on our defense. They will press high up the pitch and they will look to get make our defenders commit some mistakes as Rudiger hasn't been really in form and he has been really wasteful whenever he has been on the ball. He has misplaced passes, and he is really erratic whenever he was on the ball. I hope to see a better performance from Rudiger when he is on the ball, and that would be something I would like to keep an eye on. So I would like to see Rudiger be more comfortable in the center of the defense, and we will have to be really concerned because our the set pieces that Villarreal will get, they will try to make the maximum out of it. Danny Parejo is an excellent set piece taker, so I'm a bit concerned about it as Gerard Moreno is really good when it comes to the heading. So Militao and Rudiger needs to be really alert when the set pieces come on, when the corners come on to head the ball away. And we have some attacking threats of our own. Of course, Benzema and Vinicius. I hope that Vinicius slowly but surely starts getting back on form because our chance creation depends so highly on Vinicius in this Ancelotti system, in this Ancelotti team, that if Vinicius has quiet nights, if Vinicius has a quiet day, a quiet match. If the Villarreal defense can keep him quiet, then it becomes a really hard-pressed game for us. Who is going to create those opportunities? I don't see many players in that Real Madrid team who is really great at creating chances. We don't have a natural number 10. We don't have those kind of players who can play those through passes regularly or find our strikers when they are making runs behind the defense. Sometimes Cruz does it. I haven't seen Valverde attempt those much. Camavinga, I think he needs to be more secure in midfield. He needs to gather some confidence and some experience because he's getting the opportunities right now in starting the matches. He needs to show us what he can do because these opportunities are not going to be there forever. Real Madrid is going to buy another midfielder, and if that midfielder grabs their chances, Camavinga will just go keep going behind in the pecking order, and he might never get the opportunity to become a starting 11 player for Real Madrid. So I think even though he's really really young, he needs to start showing some I don't know really something so we can hold on to it and think that yeah, when Modric and Cruz are done because they are not going to be here forever, we will have Eduardo Camavinga too to steer our midfield to the right way. So far, he has shown that he can change games, he can impact games whenever he comes from the bench, but he hasn't been able to convince us yet when he starts games that he can influence the game from the get go. And I think that's the thing that Kamavinga really needs to step up on that side. I really hope that he can help us with some chance creation today at the very least because we are really suffering from not being able to create chances for Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema is really literally feeding off scraps right now, and we need to create opportunities for Benzema because Benzema, whenever he is getting isolated, he is dropping really deep to combine and get some touches on the ball. So you cannot expect Benzema. He's not a 25-year-old anymore. So he's becoming 34, 35. So he's getting on the age. So he needs to conserve his energy and score the goals for us because we have a goal scoring problem right now. We are not scoring enough goals, and if your number nine is being forced to drop really deep, then he won't have the energy to when you go to the box of the opposition, he won't have the necessary energy to fight. So yeah, I think we need to make it easier for Benzema, our midfield, and wingers needs to create more chances for Benzema. And today I am going to be, I think the 90 minutes it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 1-1 in the normal time, and in extra time I think we might just edge it to 2-1 because even though we don't have much depth in our bench, I think if it goes to extra time, I think we might just edge it. So I will say after 120 minutes, 2-1 to Real Madrid. The players are already on the field. Let's see. Apologies. Okay, so the players are on the field. It's going to start any second now. The player who has the most highest rating in Copa del Rey so far for Real Madrid is of course Rodrigo. He scored the only goal in the round of 32 match. And for Villareal, it looks like it's Chukwueze. He scored three goals. He assisted twice, and of course they played three matches because I guess they had to play some other rounds. So mm, okay, I might have to check some other options. The stream that I was following, it doesn't look like it's gonna be showing Real Madrid's match for some reason. I'll have to look for another screen. Yeah, it's back. The players are already on the field. All right, the match has started. Okay, this referee doesn't uh, isn't really that much of a controversial referee. I remember his face. He is more one of the sane referees of this team of La Liga. I would say the Spanish Federation. So hopefully he is more fair towards Real Madrid. Yeah, don't want to talk about referees anyway. Here it goes. We have the throw in here. Valverde has the ball. Valverde to Camavinga. Camavinga looks like Rudiger. Rudiger to Militao to Nacho. A lot more relaxed to see Nacho on the right side of our defense on the right back role. I don't like Carvajal or Vasquez, to be honest. They are too much mistake prone. They make a lot of mistakes in defense. They leave a lot of space in behind our defense. So whoever is playing as the left winger for our opposition team gets lots of space to work with, and they create havoc. And our defense gets pulled to all kinds of directions because of that. So yeah, Villareal is in possession right now. One forward to Chukwueze. Chukwueze dribbling his way through. Mendy, yeah, Mendy is not someone you can just brush off. He is such a solid defender. The problem is if he was a little bit more, um, if he had a little bit more flair whenever we were in attack, maybe helping Vinicius once in a while, overlapping, getting those crosses in, he would have been a lot more appreciated. I appreciate a lot what he does in defense, but I think that he needs to do a little bit more in attack. And I think Real Madrid's management are looking for that right now. Someone with more attacking impetus. That's why we hear the name of Fran Garcia being touted as someone we are going to be signing. And I think he's going to be signed by Real Madrid. And there is another rumor that we are. Oh, that's a really nice counter here by Villareal, but it looks like Militao deals with Gerard Moreno well. Yeah, the other player is the right back from Real Valladolid, Fresneda. He is a former Castilla player, so we have we can afford him without any problem. And I hopefully we do go for someone like Fresneda because I think we will need him as Carvajal is not okay. Let's see, Villarreal's. And Real Madrid concedes. What a start to the match. What an electric start to the match for Villarreal. It looks like Capoue, the midfielder of Villarreal, and you never want to start a match like that. And that's the last thing that we needed, conceding early into the match when we cannot really score many goals ourselves nowadays. We have problems in creating opportunities. And again, Rudiger. He totally cannot deal with his guy, Gerard Moreno, gets the better of him. He passes it back to Capoue, and his run from midfield isn't covered by any of our midfielders. And it's a freaking good shot. It's a freaking great shot by Kapue. You cannot even, I cannot even be mad about it really because it's a well structured attack. They really combined well together, Gerard Moreno and Kapue. They, that's the kind of football you want to see your team play, and that's the kind of football Real Madrid hasn't been playing since I think for the last 2 months, even before the World Cup we have been playing really even before. And again, here is Villarreal. They almost scores once more, blocked. But yeah, that's a really Stupidly horrendous start of the game by Real Madrid. Real Madrid is on the break, but Villarreal has enough defenders to uh, really take care of this danger. So they're already back in possession. Rodrigo. Oh, Rodrigo did really well there. That was a good clearance there from the Villarreal defender. Here is Vinicius. Vinicius almost finds Benzema, cleared by Villarreal defense. So some fight for Real Madrid from Real Madrid at the very least. It looks like okay. That's a little bit better from Real Madrid here. As I was saying, we have been struggling with goals and we have been struggling with keeping clean sheets. So I think Ancelotti always talks about it during his press conferences, but I don't think his methods are working. Nothing is working. What he's doing in the training ground, the team is not being able to replicate. Maybe the team doesn't understand what Ancelotti wants. I don't know. Is Ancelotti talking in Italian and they only speak Spanish or something? Could be. Anything could be because right now nothing in Real Madrid is working. The defense is leaking goals. The attack doesn't create enough opportunities. The attack doesn't score enough goals. So, like Michael Owen says, the team who scores more goals wins the matches. And right now, Real Madrid is conceding more goals and not scoring enough goals. So, yeah, there is nothing for us, to be honest. Foul on, I don't know, is it Pau Torres? It looks like a foul on, oh no, it looks like Juan Foyt. Foul on Juan Foyt by Vinicius Junior, free kick to Villareal. Uh, what a horrible start to the match. I think I should just hmm, transition to the Manchester City match or something. That would be a better footballing spectacle. I think Man City is playing right now against Tottenham. I think I should just watch both matches together or something. Here comes Real Madrid, fouled by which looks like Baena. He is not happy with something. That should have been a yellow card. He pulled Nacho. Oh, another opportunity here for Villarreal. Camavinga deals with it really well. He steals the ball away from Chukwueze. Here is Cruz, cross to Mendy. Mendy finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo finds here Vinicius. Vinicius with his trickeries. Vinicius cannot keep the ball. And throw in to Real Madrid. I'll be keeping an eye on the Manchester City match too. Seems to be going to be a fascinating match. Pep Guardiola is experimenting something new. Two striker formation, both Alvarez and Haaland are playing. Seems to be a really attacking setup. And of course, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. There is no way it's not going to be an attacking setup. Here is Kamavinga. He has had a bright start to the match. I would say he looks more assured in possession. He did some good enough defensive work where Chukwueze could have been a one-on-one with our goalkeeper Courtois, but he took care of it. To be honest, Rudiger, okay, not a foul. At least that's good. Real Madrid in possession. We are looking a little bit better in possession here. Here comes Mendy. Valverde. Mendy did really well there. He picked the right pass, but Valverde makes a mess of it. His shot is over the bar to the moon. That was a great chance. That was a great chance for Real Madrid to equalize there. Okay, at least something encouraging here. We are creating chances at the very least. One from Rodrigo, one from Vinicius, and now one from Mendy. The most dangerous one and the best one was this Mendy one. We can say this was. I would say this was a goal scoring opportunity. The other ones were not, but they were good attacking displays. So better from Real Madrid here. Here comes Camavinga. Camavinga does well. Camavinga does really well. And the Villareal players are really, really annoying me right now. Assholes. Yeah, we need to beat this shit out of these assholes. And the asshole Bayena needed a yellow card here. And this is one another cynical foul. It should be another yellow. Oh, free kick to Real Madrid. Cruz to take it. Cruz with the delivery. Here comes Nacho. Nacho tries to head it to someone. Cleared by Villarreal's defense. Here is Valverde to Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Finds Mendy. Not Mendy. Vinicius. Here is Vinicius. Vinicius to Benzema. To Camavinga. Camavinga to all the way to Rudiger here. Rudiger passes it all the way back to Courtois. So we are trying to. Um, and here comes Villarreal once more, trying to play a quick counter. Ball goes all the way to Courtois. Courtois scoops it up. We are back into possession here. Here is Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Tony Cruz to Camavinga. Camavinga is doing better under pressure here. He has, I think, yeah, he is getting into his own here. This is a really good start from Kamavinga, to be honest. The goal is nowhere near his fault. It was Rudiger not being able to handle Gerard Moreno, letting him pass the ball. But that was a really, really great pass from Gerard Moreno, to be honest. That was something really special. But Rudiger didn't deal with him well there. And the player from Tottenham, Capoue, his run from deep wasn't picked up by anyone from the Real Madrid defense or midfield. So that's not good. Ancelotti should be concerned about that. Villarreal in possession here. Cruz charging, trying to win the ball back, but the referee blows for a free kick to Villarreal. Yeah, and keeping an eye on the Manchester City versus Tottenham match too. It looks like still nil-nil in the Manchester City versus Tottenham match. Tottenham is playing horrible, horrible football. Here comes Villarreal once more with trying to the long ball behind our defense, but headed clear by Militao. Here is Villarreal once more, but it's a free kick to Real Madrid. Vinicius has been fouled. The Villarreal players are throwing some tantrums, always kicking the ball away whenever the decision is going our way. Yeah. Assholes will be assholes. We need to really beat the shit out of this team tonight. So yeah, not the greatest of the start for us this match, but it looks like the players are trying to get back into it. We look more threatening, more inspired. We look better. So I'm hoping that We will find a breakthrough before the halftime at the very least. I don't want the players, the team to go to the second half like this because the more the time progresses into the second half, the more chaotic the football will become from us, and then Villarreal will get their opportunities to counter and kill the game off. So hopefully, as long as we have our structure in place, we somehow get back into the match. I don't know how it's going to come, but we have to get back into the match before the first half and go into the second half. Tied 1-1 at the very least. That was a really great pass there. And what a shot! Etienne Capoue. Real Madrid have played 20 games this season and we have conceded a goal or more in, I don't know, I just saw the statistics. Oh, yeah. We haven't kept a clean sheet. Yeah, I don't remember. When did we keep a clean sheet? Oh, yeah, we kept a clean sheet against Real Valladolid, but it was because of the heroic of Thibaut Courtois only because our defense tried conceding their best, but Courtois sometimes says, no, I'm not conceding. Yeah. As long as Courtois has his heroic goalkeeping, we get saved sometimes, but that's not really you can replicate every match. He cannot be a Superman every single match. It's a team game. He needs help from his teammates sometimes too. And here comes Villarreal once more, and you can see how open it is. And it should have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0. That was a missed opportunity by Villarreal here. It should have been 2-0. Chaotic defending there again by Real Madrid. Chaotic, chaotic, chaotic. What a stupid. This is so stupid. What do they even practice in the, I don't know, practice field, practice matches, whatever they do? I don't know what Ancelotti is drilling into this team. It's not anything about defense because in defense we are looking all over the place every single time. There are so much space for the Villarreal attackers. It looks like we are playing man down, a player down. It feels like we are playing with 11 players and they are playing with 12 players. Yeah, because we are always, whenever they are attacking, it feels like we are we have less people on the pitch. The way they are swarming our box, and whenever we go on attack, it looks like they have more players on defense, and we have always less in attack. So it's a total fundamental problem in the tactics of this team, and the players are not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, brother. After 20 minutes, Real Madrid nil, Villarreal won, and it looks like our misfortune. Another game where Real Madrid's right side is non-existent while defending. Yep, I thought with Nacho's inclusion into the team it would be better, but doesn't feel like there is any change in that case. Vinicius wants the throw in, but looks like Villareal has got the throw in here. At least it's not as boring as the other matches. The players are at the very least trying, even though they are playing like total shit in defense. There is like, mm, don't know, it feels like the defense is not structured well at all. It's, they are leaving so much gaps in between. I don't even understand what they are really doing. What drills are Real Madrid team doing? And yes, last season's defensive stability. Now I'm 100% sure it came from the drilling, that the muscle memory that comes from, when you have been playing as a team under when we were under Zidane. He really, because we were suffering so much from the same problem of not being able to score many goals. He prioritized the defense. He made our defense really solid. So I think Ancelotti really, really, uh, he had a really good advantage. Um, so I think he was a bit lucky that the players had such a. Here comes Villarreal again. And even the last time when Ancelotti came, we were under Mourinho, and Mourinho is more of a defense first kind of manager too. So I think in both cases, whatever defensive stability Ancelotti's teams enjoyed in the first seasons for Real Madrid, it came from the previous regimes and not from his own coaching things. I really, really feel that way because in both times during the second seasons, our defense suffered a lot, and now without Casemiro, a wall in front of the defense, yeah, it's not looking good. So I'm a little bit dooming, to be honest, right now. But I do not see much encouragement from the team here. They are not really looking like they are learning their lessons from previous matches. The same kind of defensive um, problems, defensive weakness are still so easy to see. And here comes Real Madrid, the Villarreal players totally surrounds Vinicius, fouls him from behind, and there is nothing the referee is going to do, to be honest. Let's stop expecting anything. Hmm. Here is Kamavinga. Kamavinga to Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Vinicius. Vinicius trying to be too cheeky. Losing the ball. That's the problem with Vinicius. Sometimes you just play it simple. Your team aren't really enjoying much of the possession. So when you were in the box of the opposition defense, play it simple a little bit, not trying to be too cheeky. And here comes, who is it? Rodrigo steals the ball. Here is Benzema. Oof, Benzema's pass a little bit not accurate here. Rodrigo cannot grab onto the pass here. The ball is cleared. After 25 minutes, Villareal 1, Real Madrid nil. Here is Mendy. Mendy passes it back to Militao. Militao to Valverde. Haven't seen much of Valverde. It looks like he hasn't come out of his rut yet. Camavinga has been the bright spot in that midfield. Haven't seen much of Cruz too. Here comes Militao. Militao to Nacho. Rodrigo. Rodrigo has been the brightest in attack. So Mendy has been the best in defense. He created even an opportunity for Valverde, the best opportunity for Real Madrid in the match so far. So we have got three players who has played well in this match at the very least so far. Mendy, Camavinga, and Rodrigo. The others, I don't have much to say about the others. Here comes Villareal once more, trying to look for a quick counter once more, but looks like Real Madrid is getting back into shape, into the defensive shape, whatever the shape might be. It's not a good shape, but oh, yeah, it is something. And Barcelona is winning 2-0 against the Ceuta FC. That's a really good interception there from Militao. But we lose the ball once more. Villarreal in possession once again. Here is the appeal for foul, nothing given by the referee. Here comes Villarreal once more. Villarreal in possession. Alberto Moreno. Moreno to Torres. Torres to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Raul Albiol. They're playing Grandpa Albiol and still Real Madrid's attack cannot score against him. Yeah, life of a Real Madrid fan right now is not so rosy. Here comes Villarreal once more. Alberto Moreno to Torres. They're trying to play it out the back, pass it out the back, but here is the long ball from the Villarreal goalkeeper, cleared by Rudiger, but collected by Villarreal. Real Madrid players are not even going for the duels. It's so easy for that Villarreal's midfield right now. So easy, so simple. They are being able to pass from our midfield, bypassing our midfield totally, and can create chances whenever they want. Disgusting football right now from Real Madrid. And here is Rudiger. That's super rash. That's not good defending from Rudiger. He is being totally, yeah. He has been the second best, trying to use his physicality, but still, Chukwueze gets the best out of him, better out of him. Really, really good trickery there by Chukwueze. He totally got Rudiger there. He's a super tricky winger, Chukwueze. Nothing much to talk about from the Real Madrid's point of view, and Barca scores another goal. Barca 3, Edi Ceuta FC nil. We are so bad, so bad, so bad. Team is in horrible form. They are in free fall. It's the same scenario. Not exact same scenario, but it's going the same way like it went in the season 2015. Ancelotti's second season, after January, everything collapsed. And it's going the same route, same way. Everything is collapsing. We already lost. Here comes Villareal once more, almost 1-1 here, and that's a good block there from Nacho. Danger averted, but our defense caught sleeping once more. We somehow are alive from not going down 2-0. Villarreal, if we somehow get back into the match, even though I cannot see it, Villarreal will rue these missed chances. They should have been 3-0 up by now. Yeah. Horrible football from Real Madrid, horrible defending, horrible, 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 disgusting. In rare possession here, somehow Kamavinga has the ball. Kamavinga with the crossfield ball to Vinicius, who cannot keep hold of the ball. And don't smile. There is nothing to smile in Real Madrid's football right now. Stop smiling. It's annoying. Great defending there by Nacho. At the very least, he is doing something. Where are the other defenders? They're taking a nap. That's a clear foul there from Mendy. Free kick to Villareal. Don't even feel like watching the match anymore. Such a shit show of a match. We are playing like a mid-table club. In the last 33 minutes, we have created only one chance, which Valverde blew. He shoot it way over the bar. So you cannot even create opportunities every 15 minutes. What are you even doing? At the very least, 15 minutes. There should have been two uh, goal scoring chances created in 30 minutes because you're not going to score every chance created. If you make six goal scoring opportunities in 90 minutes, maybe your attack or midfield will convert two of those chances, maximum three, because half of those won't be goals. So yeah, if you only are creating one goal scoring opportunity in 35 minutes. So I can see maximum three goal scoring opportunity, two to three. So how many goals is my team going to score from two to three goal scoring opportunities? I can see one. If we are being really, really clinical, maybe two. That's it. The way we are conceding right now, one or two goals aren't gonna be giving us W's. Oh, yeah. At least even if we score two goals, I would be happier to see some goals. We cannot even score goals right now, and here comes Villareal once more. Oh, I think we are crashing out of the Copa del Rey. Don't even think we are can win this Copa del Rey anyway because um, who else has? Let's see. Barcelona has qualified. Yesterday, Valencia qualified. Athletic Bilbao qualified, Atletico qualified, Osasuna qualified, Real Sociedad qualified, Sevilla qualified. So the teams who have qualified are really strong teams, and some of them are in really, really great form right now. So I don't really expect us to win the Copa del Rey. It's a competition we don't win anyways most of the time. And here comes Real Madrid again, Mendy. And I was bad mouthing Mendy's attacking display. The only two goal scoring opportunities has come from Farland Mendy. And that looked like a clean tackle, but the shit house of a referee has given Kamavinga a yellow card. I don't even get it. What did Kamavinga do wrong there? I just feel like switching to the Man City versus Tottenham game. What are we doing really? What are we doing? Is this a Real Madrid team? It doesn't look like a Real Madrid team. I think Ancelotti should really consider the Brazil job when he has the chance because I don't see us winning much this season, and he's gonna get sacked if we win anything, any of the big trophies. So it's better if you just switch. Yeah, make that deal with the Brazilian national team and live with dignity. No need to just yeah get sacked and then yeah the opportunity to manage Brazil. That's not something small. That's a great opportunity. That's a great job to have. So I guess, and I don't really know who we will appoint. We right now Zinedine Zidane is not in management, so we can go back to Zinedine Zidane. But from what uh, we have been hearing, the board has their eyes on Raúl and maybe even Xavi Alonso. We will see. Xabi Alonso, of course, is currently managing Bayer Leverkusen. He seems to be someone with a bright future in management. Here is Benzema, loses the ball possession once more. Here comes Villareal, clear goal scoring opportunity once more. Nacho, and Villareal once more somehow cannot score. Chaotic defending, but somehow we come out of here without conceding. Yeah, we are totally riding our like luck right now. Villareal is on us like a pack of wolves. We are just somehow fleeing with our lives most of the time. We are running for our lives here. Nacho, here is Valverde trying to cover. Oh, Nacho does a great job. That's a goal saving block there. After Militao, clip saving, great goal saving block, and Nacho with another great goal saving block. So they are doing some last ditch defending, to be honest, but not good enough. It looks like my stream is a full 1 minute behind. Yeah, what can I do? Not a good enough stream here. The other streams got blocked or something. And that's a really fair tackle. Here comes Real Madrid. Camavinga, full throttle, and Camavinga has been fouled. That should be a clear yellow card, but the referee doesn't even whistle for a foul. So I don't know. Maybe Camavinga just tripped. Can happen. The physical shape of our players are so bad. They're constantly being brought down by Tottenham players. Whenever it's 50-50 physical battle, we are losing. We are making Villareal look like some kind of super team. Why is he talking so much? Stop talking so much. Concentrate on your game. You are having a shit game, Vinicius. So do something on the field instead of just. Okay, here comes Villarreal once more. I think Villarreal is gonna score here, to be honest. I feel like Villarreal is definitely gonna score. And it looks like Villarreal has scored 2-0. Villareal 2, Real Madrid nil. After and it's the danger man Chukwueze. There is no way back in this match anymore. I don't see how we can get back into this match. Villarreal is in terrific form. Real Madrid is in one of the worst forms since the last. Yeah, I cannot even say since the last long time because in Zidane's second season we weren't playing really great too. So we have this kind of shitty forms regularly too. This team seems to, I don't know, have the feeling of whenever they accomplish something one season, the next season they drop off a lot. And we had some players to not let these levels drop, like Cristiano, Ramos, but it looks like we don't have those. Yeah, yeah. Just sit and smoke some cigars, Mr. Carlo, because whatever you were doing in the uh, maybe he will give the players another 2 days off to clear their mind. Maybe he will give them another week off to go have a vacation with their girlfriends and wives. I don't know. He loves to give the players some time off most of the time. So after another terrific performance by Real Madrid, maybe the Real Madrid players will have some days off to enjoy and I don't know, have a party. Yeah, go ahead, give the players some more of time so we can lose 4-0 next time instead of 2-0. Here comes Villareal once more. Maybe it will be great to go 3-0 down before the first half finishes. Will be really, really great. Go 3-0 down, please, please. Just go 3-0 down so we don't have to watch the second half and don't have to torture ourselves here for another 45 minutes. Oh, really surprising stuff here from the Man City. Looks like Man City is losing 2-0 to Tottenham. So looks like Man City are having a shit uh, vein of form, just like us. People are saying Man City are washed, just like Real Madrid, to be honest, right now. Almost 3-0 by Villareal here. Great save from Thibaut Courtois. How much we don't really deserve this kind of goalkeeping performance from Thibaut Courtois. Like when the defense at midfield are going to be shitting all over the pitch all the time, why should he give his 100, 200% all the time? Like, take a rest. Let Villarreal score 4 or 5 goals. Doesn't matter. Yeah, if they score 6 or 7 goals, maybe Ancelotti gets the sack or something. I don't think it's going to change anything because we need the most of the blame here goes to the board who let this team go totally stale, didn't renew the team, didn't add enough quality. We don't have enough quality in attack, we don't have enough quality in defense, we don't have enough quality in midfield. So yeah, and here is the halftime whistle goes. Real Madrid nil, Villarreal 2. Shit performance all around from Real Madrid. Villarreal's job has been made easier by us, so I don't even know how great Villarreal played. Played great. The first goal was a great combination. The second goal was chaotic defending from Real Madrid. Our defense is all over the place. Our team is all over the place. So there is nothing much to discuss here. We understand what kind of form we are in. We are playing piss poor football. So that's it. Villarreal 2, Real Madrid nil. Half time. See you when the second half starts. Peace. All right, we are ready for the second half. Looks like there is a substitute from Villareal here. Number five is coming on. Didn't really see if there were any substitutes for Real Madrid, to be honest. Second half is underway. No changes from Real Madrid. Raul Albiol has been replaced for Villarreal. And here we go for the second half. Pathetic football from Real Madrid for the whole of first half, other than two chances created by Mendy that Valverde wasted the first one, and Rodrigo didn't really waste it. It was blocked by a Villarreal defender. So I don't really expect to see much better of a second half for us here. Mm, so it would be even funnier if Villarreal scores a couple of more goals to make it 4-0, to make the humiliation total complete. We got humiliated in the Clasico. Why not get humiliated by Villarreal here too next week? We have Athletic Bilbao. Let's see if it is really at home or is it away? Away match. We are getting another slapping against Athletic Bilbao on Sunday. You can bet your house on it because it's a notoriously difficult ground to play football at, and we don't have a good, much of a good record at the San Mames too. So I see the maximum what we can do is I think the maximum we will get at the Athletic Bilbao Stadium is a draw. I don't even expect us to win on Sunday, and that's how you lose ground in the League Two after losing two competitions in a week, then losing ground in the La Liga. That will just yeah, that would be really really great. But there will be no reaction from the board. They are so confident at their strategy. They are so lucky that last season there weren't any competitor for the league. It was just Real Madrid, and we got because we didn't have much stress in the league. Um, the Champions League was, I wouldn't say easy because we needed some miracles. We needed some great clutch football from Rodrigo and Camavinga in second half against Manchester City and Chelsea to get us through. So I think the board is really lucky here to be able to, because we won the league and Champions League and said that nah, we don't need major improvement in the squad. So they are complacent. I already know that they are complacent. They don't do the squad planning well. If you do your squad planning well, if you do your homework, you will know that Vasquez cannot be a reliable backup as a right back, and you don't go with only Mendy as the fullback in the left side. You bring in someone on those two positions at the very least. At the time, Rudiger looked like an alright backup. Now looks like it has been underwhelming signing so far. I don't know. It doesn't feel like he is someone who is defensively assured, defensively stable. So I'll give him some time. I guess he will get one more season to see if he can do something. If he can't still, I guess we don't have much to lose anyway. Okay, and in midfield, I can see it's the only area we can say that the board didn't fuck up, but they didn't really strengthen too. Because if you bring in Chouameni, who is a young guy, he's good, but he's young, and you let Casemiro leave, so it was like for like replacement. You brought Chouameni in for huge money. You sold Casemiro for huge money. So I'm guessing, um, yeah. So if they still kept Casemiro and brought in Chouameni, I would say that in midfield we have good enough depth, and that would be a great addition for this team. But with the sale of Casemiro, we have become a bit light in the midfield area because Chouameni is right now injured. We don't have a natural defensive midfielder. I think that is one of the reasons that we are so open in defense. There is no shield there in midfield. That's a problem. That's a really big problem. And in attack, the kind of apathy towards the forward line, towards the attack that this Madrid board has is just pathetic. They obsessed over Mbappe for so long, and when they couldn't bring him in, they had no plan B at all. And right now we are suffering. Vinicius and Rodrigo should be vying for one spot. They are not some established player like they need to be guaranteed starter. They can fight for the spot and share the minutes. On the right wing of our attack, we needed first team signing in the striking position. We needed a backup. So in attack, we needed two signing at the very least, one signing at the very least, one signing. And in midfield, okay, I say you didn't do great, but okay, I can say that there aren't any glaring holes other than backup to Chouameni. And in defense, you have glaring holes in two positions. So in total, you kept three minimum glaring holes in the squad. In when as we do not have any depth right now, the players that needs a little bit of time to get in shape are not getting the time because we don't have any depth. We don't have any players to replace them, so they are being forced to play. Vinicius always talking, always talking, always talking. He should stop talking on the off the pitch and start talking more on the pitch. He needs to concentrate on his own football and leave the talking to the press, leave the talking to others. Why is he talking so much? The minute he started talking and getting too annoyed, frustrated on the field, he stopped performing. Asensio is coming on. Ceballos is warming up too, so I guess. Oh, Adriozola is warming up. I guess Ancelotti feels like Adriozola is alive after all. I don't know why he totally uh, frozen him out. He's not that bad that you have to totally freeze him out from the team. Rodrigo almost gets on the end of one opportunity there, but nothing much here, anyways. So funny, we are trying to press high up the pitch. It's so funny watching our players trying to string some passes together and trying to break their defense down. Just disgustingly poor, easy to defend against, predictable. Double substitution from Real Madrid. Ceballos and Asensio is coming on. Cruz and I don't know. Ancelotti should take out Vinicius, but is he going to take Vinicius off or is it Rodrigo? Because Rodrigo has been the better footballer on the pitch tonight, not Vinicius. If he keeps on Vinicius, that's totally. Yeah, that's what Ancelotti does. He always goes with established players, and that's the thing he hasn't improved on. That was the thing. What that happened in his first period with Real Madrid, and it's the same in his second period with Real Madrid. Nothing changed. He always goes with the established players. But it looks like I'm a bit wrong on this case at the very least. Oh, my stream is so behind that I am getting the updates earlier. Stolen by Asensio or Ceballos, passed to Vinicius, and Vinicius with the goal. Real Madrid 1, Villareal 2. Could it be a turning point for Real Madrid? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, great bit of interception there by Ceballos. I think that was a really nice pass there by Ceballos too. That's what we are missing, to be honest. Like none of Camavinga, Cruz, or Valverde are making those passes, one-time passes. Others just take too many touches to make that pass. And Ceballos made that pass after just, one touch. That's the difference. That's what we are missing. No one plays in the number 10 position. Updates on Chouameni being right now in NBA. Tone deaf behavior there from Chouameni when Real Madrid is losing left and right. You are going, I don't know, he feels like a Pogba kind of character. Too much social media, maybe too much on the limelight, going to places when you need to concentrate on your recovery. I don't know who sanctions this kind of shit. This doesn't feel professional, like they are getting their salaries. Ah, such a fine job football is. You get paid and you go have fun. Like, isn't it? Shouldn't he be concentrating on recovering as fast as possible, seeing how shit we are? And I don't know what kind of recovery plan he is going through. Maybe he is recovering well and he just went out, but this kind of shit doesn't run well with fans when we are having a tough time. It's tone deaf and people will remember it. That's the kind of shit that made Hazard lose his support from the beginning of the tenure. He came to preseason after a record signing, becoming record signing for Real Madrid. He comes to preseason overweight. He doesn't have a good start to his Real Madrid career. That doesn't give you a first impression. You should be looking to impress your fans. And you don't show any kind of commitment to the cause. And so people didn't really like his attitude from the beginning. And he has been a bum for the last 4 years. He is not a footballer anymore, like Gareth Bale. He is someone who won't be playing football much longer after getting all the money he could get from Real Madrid. As soon as he left Real Madrid, you can see he retired. That was his plan all along. And now you will see, after getting all he can get from Hazard, Real Madrid, Hazard will retire too because he's not a footballer anymore. Oh, looks like Man City is fighting back. Alvarez and Haaland on the score sheet. Manchester City 2, Tottenham 2. Will we fight back and get back into the match? We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But no, we will find out in the next 30 minutes if Real Madrid has the cojones to change the result of this match. Already 22 goals for Haaland in the Premier League. This Baena guy should have gotten a yellow card long time ago. Here comes Vinicius. Benzema tries to curl the ball to the top left corner. Ball goes out of play. Villareal 2, Real Madrid 1 after 62 minutes. Vinicius is full of emotions all the time. It's not a good idea, really. That was a fair tackle. That was a fair tackle. But I guess it was given as a goal kick. Vinicius almost scores from the mistakes of the goalkeeper here, but the ball goes out of play. Ooh, Manchester City is back. Manchester City 3, Tottenham 2. So Tottenham is doing what Tottenham does. It's the history of the Tottenham. They have bottled a 2-0 lead and currently losing 3-2. Riyad Mahrez with the third goal. Uh, shit. Will we do the same? Score two more goals? Nah, that looks highly unlikely. And we don't have any other substitutes to make. Ceballos and Asensio, they are the most common substitutes. If we had like Chouameni and Modric, we could have made another substitute, but we don't have anything in the bench right now that anyone in the bench right now who can add something and change the game. Hazard, that guy is like a ghost. Ancelotti doesn't. Yeah, he is not rated even. I think if we might even call upon some Castilla players before getting Hazard back. He is just done. He is done. He is an ex-footballer. Here come Real Madrid through Asensio here. Benzema, Ceballos. That's a really bad looking tackle. Real Madrid gets a free kick in a really dangerous position. It could be something here. I am not hoping for anything, but there could be something here. Who is going to take the free kick, to be honest? We don't have any good free kick takers in the team right now. I believe Benzema is going to take it, but I don't know. There is another substitution for Villareal here. Number 22 is coming on. Inaki Pino, or what was his name? Totally forgot. Jeremy Pino, or whatever his name is. Pino is coming off. Morales is coming on. Morales is a striker. I guess an attacking change from Setien here. He is an attacking coach, to be honest. Setien, former Barca coach. Oh, I forgot about Asensio. Asensio. Will Asensio do something here? Let's see. Marco Asensio. Ooh, that was clever, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Goalkeeper saves it, so nothing changed. Ooh, another great bit of attacking display by Mendy there. The cross was really good, but it was dealt well by Cuenca there. Here is the corner to Real Madrid. Asensio takes a short corner here. Valverde to Camavinga. The pass is too long. Camavinga to Ceballos. Ceballos crosses it to Benzema to Militao, and Militao save he scores. Villarreal 2, Real Madrid 2. So the Ceballos substitution has been a breath of fresh air. He has been the attacking midfielder that we were seriously lacking. So that's why I don't understand whenever Ancelotti doesn't like to break the status quo. Sometimes give some opportunities to these players. Give them something. Let's see if they do can do something. I don't still understand why he doesn't give any opportunities to Arribas, such an exciting young footballer. Nico Paz, another exciting footballer. When you are suffering from when the team is not playing exciting football, some kind of rut in a rut, injecting some youth into the team can be helpful. Something unpredictable, because we are too predictable. And even though Ceballos is not something who is extremely new or unpredictable, he is something different because we are always going with Cruz, Modric, Valverde, Camavinga, and Chouameni, these five. So Ceballos deserves his flowers. At least Ceballos' substitute has changed the match somewhat. Here comes Villareal. Again, they are finding space behind that Real Madrid defense too easily, too easily. Here is Vinicius. Asensio, the ball gets stuck under his feet, collected by Pau Torres. Yellow card shown to Valverde here, free kick to Villarreal. So, are we going to make the comeback and make it 3-2? Let's wait and watch. There is still 18 minutes of normal gun time to go, and then if we cannot get a result in normal time, we will go to extra time, of course. Oh, Mendy has been really showing some real attacking impetus tonight. He has been overlapping well and creating some really dangerous opportunities for our attack. I cannot really. I think Ancelotti has given him the freedom to go ahead tonight. Ancelotti has instructed him to push further up the pitch because it looks like he is much more further up the pitch playing. Here is Camavinga to Benzema. Benzema looking for Nacho, but ball is intercepted. Jorgensen in possession. And here comes Villareal once more. They have been trying some really good quick counters. Here is Vinicius. Ooh, something could be here. Come on, Ving. Oh, that was good. Real Madrid is on the ascendancy here. Ah, Benzema misses the pass. That was a good pass. Real Madrid is putting the pressure on Villarreal here. We're on the ascendancy. We should get one more goal here. Oh, great bit of football there from Real Madrid. The cross is saved, collected by Jorgensen. Oh, great bit of dribbling here from Morales, but the pass is too long. Rudiger is wrestling with Gerard Moreno here. Yeah, Rudiger's defending is too harsh. I don't know. Needs to be a bit more cleaner. Rudiger seems to be depending on the physical side of defense too much instead of Villarreal is enjoying some rare bit of possession. It has been mostly Real Madrid since the goal. Real Madrid are appealing to the referee about elbow on the face of Vinicius. Pepe Reina gets a yellow on the bench. That was an elbow on Vinicius. The referee didn't even check it. That should have been a yellow. Villareal's gas seems to be there. Yeah, they look gassed. They are not as sharp. So I think they are there for the taking. Just it feels like Real Madrid are gassed themselves as well. We are looking gassed too. So it just depends on the team who can just pull the trigger in the end. Because yeah, Villarreal's ferocity, their sharpness, everything, it seems to have died down. So now it's a more even game right now. We don't have to try too hard. So I think we can get the winner as long as we don't do some dumb shit. We can win this match here. Here is Benzema combining with Vinicius and Mendy. Camavinga. Camavinga to Ceballos. Ceballos trying to take the shot. Ball goes out of play, but he has been really, really good. He totally changed the match after coming off the bench. He really inspired the comeback of Real Madrid. His contract is finishing at the end of the season, and I'm 100% sure he is going back to Real Betis. Here comes Mendy. Mendy to Ceballos. Ceballos with the crossfield ball to Nacho. Nacho to Valverde. Valverde loses possession. Possession is won back by Camavinga. Camavinga to Ceballos. Ceballos looking for the ball over the top. Benzema is not up to it. Ball collected by Villareal. Camavinga looks to have injured himself. Not good news for Real Madrid. Here comes Villareal. Militao showing his strength against Morales. Camavinga is struggling here. Ceballos has been fouled from the behind. A yellow card to that asshole who fouled him. Deliberate. And here comes Vinicius, 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 still Asensio, Asensio to Ceballos, and Ceballos is the man of the match. What a goal, what a goal, what a goal. Take a bow, Danny Ceballos. What a turn around, what a turn around. He totally changed the match. What a goal from Danny Ceballos. Yeah, you have to give these players some chances. Look how much it means to him. Just don't stick to the status quo all the time. Some opportunities to these players and they can deliver. What a magnificent goal from Dani Ceballos. What a magnificent goal. Wow. Dani Ceballos. This is why I don't like Ancelotti always picking the same shit team every single time. These players don't get enough opportunities. Ceballos deserves his opportunity, deserves his chance. And what a goal from Ceballos, Real Madrid 3, Villareal 2. What a turnaround from Real Madrid. Pepe Reina is arguing with a kid almost half his age. He is arguing with Vinicius, and I think he has been sent off by the referee. Villarreal's players are totally losing their head. Like, you guys are shit. You have been shit in the second half. Here comes Villarreal. Don't let them score. Okay, a good bit of defending here from Asensio. Asensio, a one-man army, and he has been stopped from the counter. It should be a yellow card for shit Torres assholes. What a run from Vinicius there. That goal was 80% because of the brilliance from Vinicius. So yeah, humble pie for me. Vinicius did his job, and Ceballos, of course, is the man of the match. It means so much to him. Here comes Camavinga. The ball gets under his feet. Ooh, nice bit of. Now the ball has been won fairly by Real Madrid. Here comes Vinicius once more. Vinicius to Benzema. Benzema can finish the match off, but offside. Yeah, I never could have thought that we were going to score, we are gonna score 3 goals to come back. Great response there by Vinicius, Ceballos, Militao. Vinicius Junior gets a yellow card. Yeah, he needs to calm down. And there is the fourth goal from Manchester City. It looks like Manchester City is back. They have scored four goals in the second half, beating Tottenham 4-2. It's the history of the Tottenham. So the title challenge between Manchester City and Arsenal is back on. It looked like Manchester City were gonna be faltering, but yeah, it looks like Manchester City can go to, yeah, even though their first half performance from the tweets and the comments of Manchester City fans, it looked like they had a really shit first half, but they totally turned it around in the second half. And there is 5 minutes of added time after 1 minute and 30 seconds. We are still keeping the lead. I don't want us to go to the extra time because the physical shape of the players are already not great. An extra 30 minutes would take a huge toll on the bodies of our players. Throw into Villareal. Ooh, we are pressing really high up the pitch. We already almost got the ball. No foul given there by the referee. That was great from Ceballos. Yeah, I can understand. He has been playing under Mikel Arteta, and Arsenal are playing one of the best football in world football right now. They press well. They press as a team. Their philosophy as a team has been good. Yeah, he seems to be a manager who is on the rise. And considering his history, I can see him coaching Barcelona one day. So yeah, it's gonna be problematic for us in future. Barcelona always brings this kind of managers to manage their team. So yeah, yellow card for Rudiger. Here is a set piece from Danny Parejo. Could be dangerous for us, but no. The header from the Villareal, who is that? I don't know his name, is out. So I think, yeah, we are almost through to the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. So we live to fight another day. It looks like here comes Villareal, intercepted by Mendy. Really great defending here from Mendy. Here comes Vinicius. Vinicius, still Vinicius. Oh, bad foul there. Really bad foul there from Danny Parejo. Free kick to Real Madrid. And that's full time. Referee has blown the whistle. Real Madrid 3, Villareal 2. Really good comeback, a great comeback from the Real Madrid team who wasn't expecting it one bit. So, a good remontada here. Man of the match, Dani Ceballos. There is no question about it. Vinicius had a great second half. Militao, one of the outstanding performers. And Palamendi. That's it. Kamavinga had a good game too. So the others are average to above average, I would say maximum. That's it. With enjoyable second half from Real Madrid, and we are through to the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Hala Madrid.